I was not prepared for this stream. Okay, at least the mic's working. Have to put my phone on charge. I know chat usually stays pretty quiet now, but like, on the rare occasion somebody does join chat starting problems, and at this point all of my mods either are very busy with their own stuff, don't talk to me anymore, or in Matt's case, don't have a working phone. Also, Matt's probably asleep. It's almost 11 p.m., which means it's almost midnight for him. This was kind of an out-of-nowhere decision just to go ahead and stream because I wanted to play on here a little bit. Like, I'm pretty sure I said last stream, probably gonna have Mallory take a little bit of time off. At least until Mara's a toddler, I think. Okay, when do you work? Today at 12 p.m. Oh, the work rivalry. Who is that? Can we invite them over? I doubt they'll come. I'm gonna try to see if we can end the workplace rivalry. Because that is, again, just throwing off my plans for this save. Like, without the workplace rivalry, pretty sure Silas would be done with his career by the end of next week. Alright, well, I can't do anything else about that right now, because they're not going to come over, and it's now too late for phone calls. So, let's go work on skills, I guess. Or, you know, my game could freeze. That's cool too. Why? Oh, 'cause the door issue. Can you still not go in that bathroom? Oh, is the door locked? Oh. No, don't break into the bathroom. Let's not do that. All I can do is allow access to all chickens. Alright. Okay, Sams. Why you gotta be so broken? No. Take a shower, Silas. Lucian! Yeah, you knew he was in there. Okay. Collect. Sometimes this game can be so frustrating. For example, when your door breaks and decides the only ways you can get in is if you're a chicken or if you break into it. I guess I should see where he's at on skills. Okay, level 8 baking. Level 10 cooking. Level 10 gourmet cooking. Level 3 and like a half on juice fizzing. Level 5 mixology. Well, that's wonderful what's happening on screen. It will hopefully stop eventually. There it goes. Okay, level 2 nectar making. I think nectar making is a 10 level skill. Pretty sure juice fizzing is only a 5 level skill though. I feel like I've chosen a weird path for this legacy. I guess especially for Silas, like, his twin brother and sister-in-law are actors. His older brother is a musician. His parents are famous musicians, and yet he is a chef that makes soda and wine in a room in his apartment. Oh, and cupcakes. It works for him, though. I still forgot to place down his future partner. Like, I gotta do that at some point. What happened? Oh. That's Mallory's grandpa. And that's her mom.
Woo! The Labak!
Yeah, they all got the same phone call.
Whew. What's the best?
I figured it was probably somebody on Mallory's side because Silas didn't get the phone call, so it wouldn't be like one of his siblings.
And a cinch.
That is upsetting, though. Her grandparents were so far the Sims on her side of the legacy that I had played as the longest. Because the game started having a lot of issues when I was playing as her parents. Which is why I just ended up making her and create a sim. And Silas's future partner isn't even a sim that I made. She's a sim that I found on the gallery. Like, I was gonna take the time to make a sim, but I started thinking, you know, there's a lot of well-made sims on the gallery, and I don't... As much as I like making my own sims, I don't necessarily want to spend like 2 hours making this perfect sim that I'm gonna play as for like 3 days and then probably never play as again. So, yeah.
Louvel Bub was super blarg, super blarg, super blarg. Louvel Bub was super blarg. Bob leaves there's Bob and Efla with Aloy, with Aloy, with Aloy. Bob and Efla with Aloy. Ma leaves there's
I do think I did make a decision about the sim Akira that was their roommate. I think since he didn't really date any of my sims, like, his future child will eventually end up as a partner for either one of Lucian or one of Silas's kids. I think that's the plan. But you're talking probably, depending on how like frequently I play this legacy, that'll probably be like 2 months from now.
Yops, Sababe, Bahira.
Okay, that was level 4 of juice fizzing. We're almost there on that skill. It is like a fun little side thing to do. It doesn't make a ton of money though. It will make a bit of money if you are using the food selling table. But to do that, I would have to actually travel so much that it would get annoying. Because all the loading screens, so... Not doing that with this sim. Right now, anyway. Okay, that was just the audition notification, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna buy just a bunch of stuff. Probably should have just gone with, like, seed packets, but this is fine too.
Oh, haha. Left it's how.
Oh yeah, I should probably see when Mara's birthday is. She should be aging up into an infant this stream. It is today. So far, they seem to be doing a good job at actually taking care of her. Like, I have not had to click on her once to have them do anything. That might change right now. Nope. Mallory's on it.
Epijoy. Amudio. Zamoisa. Amudio. Zamoisa. Kapuna. Zozo. Watslin. Rivuda. Epijoy. Zozo.
Oh, I forgot to put a trash can on the changing table.
Oh,
Oh.
kids.
I was about to say, even Silas is coming to check on his niece. Nope. Was coming to clean up.
Yeah.
Just the timing on everybody getting phone calls there, I thought Mallory's other grandfather died.
Kids.
Okay, I got a feeling this baby is gonna look nothing like her dad. Just right now, it's kind of hard to tell, like, their face shape and stuff until they're a teen, but because it changes so much as they grow. But at the moment, she definitely has her mom's hair and eyes. Although I think Lucian might also have green eyes. He has either green or blue eyes. I wish they would do an update where they give us cribs and toddler beds that match all of the occult bassinets. I doubt it would happen, because that would mean, like, going back to older packs to add them, but it would be nice. Okay, then we're gonna need a play mat or two and a trash can for the changing table. Maybe also a high chair, because it would be nice to get her some of the milestones. I think the little sheep one for the living room. Or should I put it in the kitchen? I guess the living room's fine. I mean, realistically, if you're running a business out of your house, you probably don't want to leave your kid in the living room where the business is open, but it's Sims, it should be fine. I actually think I want to use the frog one for her nursery. It does still stick to the nature theme. And it's closer to the color scheme. I'll also throw one in her parents' bedroom, I think. Will the high chair fit over here? Yep. I think that's all we really need for her right now. I mean, I guess I can do her makeover. I'm gonna try not to take too long on the makeover. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. I'm gonna try to play through Lucian's next acting gig, but we'll see. Depends on how I feel throughout the stream. Right now I'm not feeling the best, but I'm not feeling horrible either, so. I will have to step away after Mara's makeover, so I'm gonna do the makeover, start the loading screen to go out of Create a Sim, and then I have to leave for a few minutes, but I will continue the stream after that. I have not had the best weekend. I was for sure right about starting PMS early, because I started my period on Friday, I believe. And just like, have not been feeling the best through it. I'm also having issues with my sinuses again, and also last night learned that there's another storm system out in the water, and it is predicted to turn towards Texas. So lovely. And also, as of this evening, it's a tropical depression, and they're expecting it to be a tropical storm before landfall. But it depends on, like, how long it's in the water, how much time it has to grow. It could be worse. I also learned my sinus issue being worse than it has been could be because of that storm. So that's nice. I don't know what I want to do for her outfits. I think I want to give her the ice cream cone shirt and maybe a skirt with it. Like I said, gonna try not to spend too much time on outfits because she's only going to have these outfits for a few days. I think I'd rather have her wear like one of the animal onesies. Maybe I'll do 2 pajamas. Do kind of wish we had like a more werewolf themed pajama outfit. Guess we could go with the bear. I know we have a lot of werewolf toddler stuff. But infants didn't exist yet, so... I'm also like not necessarily picking out outfits that are her parents' style. More picking out outfits that like could have been seen as gifts from her aunt and uncles and grandparents. So like for the pajamas, the sharks could have been from her aunt Rosalie, that's a mermaid. And this one, I feel like fits a little bit more for maybe a gift from her grandpa Anakin or her uncle Silas. You know? Not necessarily intentional, but I'm pretty sure her dad actually wore that same unicorn shirt as a kid. It was either her dad or one of her uncles. I was gonna give her glasses, but I don't think a werewolf toddler would need glasses. You know, I do feel like I did give her an outfit that would have been from, like, each of her aunt and uncles. Because this one probably would have been more like a gift from her Uncle Athena. Like I said, this one would have probably been a gift from her Uncle Silas, who actually lives with them. I'm gonna do one more that would be more like a gift from her Uncle Leonard. Which would be something more like a blue jumpsuit kind of thing, because he wears a lot of those. That's like half of his outfits. Oh, I did that in her formal. I meant to do that in her everyday. That's fine. This, this entire outfit probably would have been from her grandpa Anakin. Is there one that's like more of a sporty outfit that could have been from Dennis? Yeah, that one's definitely more her grandpa Dennis. And then, while he's not technically her uncle, we'll throw in one that could have been from Akira. I want to use this pink one, but I really want the one with the bunny. Maybe we'll go with this bunny shirt with a pink skirt. I don't like the pink skirt. Okay, that actually looks like it. That would be something that I would have probably had Akira wear had it been an outfit that was available for an adult Sam. I believe most of his outfits were pink and purple. Okay, so I think we're done with Mara's outfits. Alright, and I will be back in hopefully about 5 or 10 minutes.
Ho! Pomeray! Ho! Ravobe!
Jaboo! Yekla.
Tom Kupu ma floizers a yob teru. Bakincha ma flus ispas arbanavu. Beam stem steep, vum vila van. Beam stem steep, vum vila van. Louvel bub was super blark. Louvel bub was super blark. Ma fleebserza. Bob and Nefla whiffaloy. Bob and Nefla whiffaloy. Ma fleebserza. Kimpalibis, Songaroon, Doodah.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, he got the gig. He needs to... Alright, we can do that. Why did you go all the way to that bathroom to wash a dish?
Very Khonshu. Flamush Dorna, Emkafla.
Yes.
It's the first time Athena's called in a long time. I would, but he has to work on his stuff for work.
Vanush.
Oh, yes, yes, you are.
Bakishla.
Need. Oh,
Yagedna Vu.
Yibs buddish.
So.
Ah. Oh.
Sims.
Oh, dag.
Uh-huh. Wadida.
Vetessa. Dolphin. Oh. Whiffa and ball. Oh, Nubu. It's annoying. Bonka Bombira. Ah.
Claudizoy, huh?
Follow.
Arkamoy, huh?
That might be the first time I've actually started to struggle, like trying to do their careers and take care of the baby.
Danubu. Ruman Skrina.
Cannot Finuza.
Vanush.
Yibs.
Bakishla.
Okay, that's one thing done.
Aphid. Ho, Eteroy. Bettino.
Alright, that one might be one of the strangest randomly generated outfits I've seen.
Buna, with us. Renglar, Mogarish Brenabel. Kashona. Bibba, Darvadish. Doba. Zephys, Wanifes, Wino.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Chilene? Hogarth? Oh, Yabahorn!
Oh no, it's a full moon. I need to have Silas lock the door. Apparently the locks are broken.
Oh, Sarkini.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a full moon or I wouldn't have invited them over. Well...
Banfa!
Fleck him can kuya. Woo!
Oh, Smeeba! Nibs. Lure, this'll frill.
If I'm gonna have him be an immortal werewolf, I gotta start working on that. Like, soon. I might work on that after stream. I also got more focused on Silas leveling up skills and Lucian getting ready for his acting gig that I forgot to have Silas try to end the workplace rivalry, so that's annoying. I may have to cheat needs. I can see that the baby's upset, but I can't do anything. Like, I cannot do anything about it. I can't click on her and have the werewolves do anything, and Silas is not going past Mallory to get in the nursery.
Cannot Venusa. Oh, cubby.
Geshla.
Can I actually have her click on them? Oh, doesn't matter now.
Jarjuk. Zarazan.
Okay, he has 6 hours.
Woo! Noi. Brass Bobsel? Chixie. Nerf Lazar Elfris Yambara. Whis, Carnamoo.
Gonna try again to invite them over.
Ladub Stanzo, Leyer. Sanahoy. Wimba, Mustia, Wabes. Garza. Nodaba. Huh? Bonnie not a fleeza. Huh? Yalik Fapone. Tuwe Wagla. Lino.
Might also have him take a couple days off from work to spend with his daughter as well. After this one.
Yala? This. Tamsa. Gilna. Asa. Haha. 7A. Pando. Snursh wallop epso. Weimar. Sie wag meebish splor up shana. Finosa. Brop Hollanide. Lord. Noi. Brass bobsel. Chitsi. E boy.
Oh, to yape. Arinuk. Pimev. Mabiza.
I think what I'm gonna do after the stream is, like I said, I just won't have Lucian accept an audition for a couple of days. And then I'll focus on trying to get milestones for Mara, trying to get Lucian werewolf ranks, and trying to work on Silas's career. Pretty sure talking to this guy is not helping anything. It has to be one of the others that aren't here yet.
Saga. Marisha. Tebene. Ashquit. Yabasa. Yabano Bujing. Would Zaba. Benchwi Tankwool. Alaba. Shook. Shook. You not. Off Boimel. Shalbo Yorib. Sickafoos. Nibs. Oh. Adunda. Wallakoi. Gorsha Tabar. Abenhau Funeda Za Shima. Pakorfik Shima. Nibs. Batanabe. Abimo.
Yeah, I don't think any of the others are coming.
Yanifeb. Angup. Need Binkoya. Sarabixu.
To be fair, though, I think, just like, hypothetical situation. Oh, never mind. One of them came. I was gonna say hypothetical situation. If I'm an actress, and my co-star invites me over to his house, and him and his girlfriend suddenly transform into werewolves and terrorize me for 2 hours, I probably wouldn't want to go back to that co-worker's house. I mean, you can ask him if he wants to become a werewolf.
Robusveric? Yambara. Olamide! Shanibi Yachts! Jarl! Buffana! Yazu.
Do you even have the ability to turn somebody? I think you asked, but you don't have that ability. Again? Because it seems like he wanted to.
Teebs, Chefanaz, Nabim, Wafatub, Fibose. Subs. Should know. Spawn to pool. Yeah, Chupaza, Orbanehi, Serpa Pahili, Levite, Harkiba, Sahipsa, can I move? Sibaf. Polarone.
Woohoo!
I think you said no that time.
Bolamide, Flip, Lob,
Fair enough.
Spoib.
Papiro.
I'm tired. Every time I have plans to go somewhere, I can never fall asleep the night or morning before. So like this morning, I tried to go lay down at about 5 a.m. No, it might have been more like 6 a.m. Point is, I tried to lay down. I knew I had a little bit of time to sleep before we were supposed to leave to go to the flea market, and I could not sleep. By the time I fell asleep, I got maybe like 2 hours of sleep, and was woken up 15 minutes earlier than I asked to be woken up. And also was woken up from like a dead sleep and jumped up, freaked out. I think that partially has something to do with like in 2021 when my grandma was in the hospital, I would get woken up and told news of what was going on with her. So now, and I'm pretty sure it's been since then, like anytime anyone wakes me up by talking to me, I jump. I think it's just when anyone wakes me up with anything. Because I don't do it when the dogs wake me up or thunder. It's just when a person wakes me up. I've also had a family member just walk in the room and like tap me with their finger twice. Which I told them that's a bad idea because that's gonna end up getting somebody hit because of how I react when I'm woken up, but nobody listens. It hasn't happened yet, but eventually it's going to. Yeah, ended up going to the flea market. I got some stuff. I got, what did I get? I got a Demon Slayer plushie, a Spider-Man plushie, and a Flash plushie. I got a little Lego minifigure that's a guy in a bunny suit. I have plans for the bunny suit. That might be a YouTube short on the channel in like 2 weeks. I think I still have a little over a week's worth of shorts uploaded on here. I was doing a lot better and had more motivation to work on shorts, so like there was a lot of pre-recorded stuff. And I do still have some pre-recorded stuff on the PlayStation. I just haven't actually posted it on YouTube yet. But and my other channel, the Pokemon channel, has all the way until like August 2nd still scheduled. but with the fact that I haven't been feeling well the last few days, it's been harder to like keep up with extra recordings, so I need to get back into that. The Pokemon channel stuff is easier because it is just Pokemon. I mean, if I can't think of anything else, I just record hatching some eggs for shinies.
7A? Riffa. Riffa!
But on here, I try not to do the same game 2 days in a row. On the Pokemon channel, I don't use music, it's just me talking in the shorts. But on here, I also try not to use like the same artist 2 days in a row for music and shorts. Which I have done both. Like, I've forgotten when I uploaded something with a specific song, and I've used mostly with Taylor Swift. Mostly with Taylor Swift. It has happened with some Ed Sheeran songs before, though, when his album was, at the time, new album was really popular for YouTube Shorts, because he was promoting it through YouTube Shorts. I'm kind of curious to see if he's gonna keep the Santa hat on in his costume. But,
Chicks from Blah?
yeah. I have... For me, I do still have stuff pre-recorded, but for me, it's a little bit harder to do the pre-recording because... especially for stuff that I really like or that I think is funny that happens, I don't like uploading that weeks in advance and having to wait weeks to hear people's reactions to it. But at the same time, this is what's been easiest for me to do the pre-recordings, so I just have to wait to hear people's reactions. I do have, it's one of the last ones in the lineup of like pre-scheduled shorts I have right now. But I do have a Fortnite one that I am pretty excited to see how well it does. It is similar to like how I used to do the Midas preset ones, where I would show all of the Midas skins I have presets for and stuff. It's a similar one with a different character. To anyone that knows me well and has watched me play Fortnite a lot, you could probably take a guess as to which character it is.
Oh, Shushka!
Because it's one that just got a new skin recently. I'm still considering setting up a TikTok. I haven't decided yet.
Cool, cool. Shabini! Yago! Kriba Fanatsa! It's Panaru! Baloof! Eves! Neely O'Rislick! Jessine, huh?
I have an idea for a short series I want to do on Fortnite, but I don't know if I want to do it on this channel, or if I want to start a TikTok and do it there, or if I want to do it on my third channel that I haven't uploaded on in several years. I know trying to do daily shorts on all three channels was something that I struggled with a lot. When I was first doing it. But at the same time, when I was first trying to upload on 3 channels, I was also going through a lot emotionally. I mean, I still am. It's just not the same stuff, and I'm handling things better this time around. Plus, like, from the moment I decided to do the Pokemon channel, it was just like this spark of motivation to actually get back into recording shorts and making sure I have stuff pre-recorded and ready to go. And it was more motivation than I've had to do YouTube in a long time. Like, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy streaming and still enjoy uploading the shorts. It's, at this point though, I have accepted that this is probably not going to become a career for me the way I had hoped it would. And I mean, that's fine, and I can accept that. It's just...
Papa na? Lieb Jamala Rubish. Yapsapola Dusha Shubi. Yipsims.
You know, it is something I wanted, but realistically, I don't have the money for the equipment that most big YouTubers have. I don't have the patience to put as much time and energy into longer form videos like a lot of YouTubers do. Basically all of them. Now, one thing I have been considering doing, I have been considering trying to do like a Sims video series that would be a legacy challenge. And odds are, if I did that, it would probably be the Very Veggie Legacy, because I never finished the challenge doing it on my own, and I really wanted to. But like, I gave up on the second generation. The third generation Sim was a child when I quit playing. But that could be something that I do. I mean, I know even if this does never become a career for me, it's still something I want to do. It's something I enjoy doing. And like I've said before, my main reason for getting into YouTube videos is I have struggled with depression since I was 13 years old, so like, going through a hard time emotionally is not something that is new for me. But it started, I think I was 19, and my cousin had asked to come over and play Grand Theft Auto. Normally what we did is we took turns with the controller, but and I am older, so like, I'm not gonna argue with him about the controller, but when it should have been my turn to play, he didn't want to give up the controller. He was talking to somebody that was offering him free stuff. I dropped my controller and I don't know if it came unplugged or not. But anyway, he was talking to somebody that was offering him free stuff on there, so he didn't want to let me play at all. So I said, fine, whatever. Sat on my bed, realized, okay, at this point my cousin's like, he's over here using my PlayStation to play Grand Theft Auto, but he is not even talking to me. Started watching videos on my phone. I was going through other stuff too, like having just a really hard time. And I happened upon this video that was, I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's something to do with Minecraft, Deadpool, and Green Arrow, and I was like, I like all of these things. And I watched the video, and then I realized it's a series that's a Minecraft roleplay series. So I start watching it, like the series, think the YouTuber that's doing the series with his friends is funny, start watching more of his videos, start watching his streams. Eventually this turns into sort of a friendship with this YouTuber and his friends. Like, not super close or anything, but, you know. The YouTuber remembering exactly who I was when I came in streams, and ended up being closer with some of his friends than him. But point is, watching this YouTuber, Xylophony, by the way, if anybody's curious, watching his videos, his streams, talking to him and his friends really helped with, like, everything I was going through. And when I finally decided, like, I had known for a long time that I wanted to start YouTube, and me and my cousin even started, like, working on making a channel, but we never did anything with it. But one day I decided, you know what? I had just recently gotten my PS4. I thought, okay, PS4 has built-in streaming software, why not give this a try? And it was, like, done with the intention of, you know, if I can help one person the way this group of YouTubers has helped me, then, you know, I've done something. And as far as I'm aware, I have helped a couple of people in similar ways. Those people may no longer be in my life by their choice, but I have been told that I helped them with stuff. Sorry. I shouldn't have serious talks when I'm on my period. But you know, now I've been doing this for 8.5 years. And still, even just seeing one person leave a nice comment brightens up my day. You know, somebody enjoyed something that I did. Game's frozen again. Come on, game. I'm gonna have to cheat their needs. But yeah, so like I said, even if the channel hasn't grown as much as I had hoped it would, it's still grown a lot. And I don't plan on stopping. I just, you know, have to accept this may not ever become more than just, like, I guess in technical terms, more than a hobby. I do want to get back into doing Twitch as well, though. It's just, usually, lately, with how I felt, by the time I finish my YouTube stream, I don't feel like streaming again. But I need to start working on that, and I mean, especially if I do something like the Very Veggie Legacy over on Twitch, I could record that to be videos. I can only record like an hour of footage at a time on PlayStation, but I can still record it. Okay. Sorry about that. That is, probably the most I've cried on stream in years. And don't get me wrong, I've cried on stream a lot. If I had the time and the energy to do it, I would try to go back through and get clips of the, like, most ridiculous, the stream clips. Let's see, I've spilt a Monster Energy drink on my PlayStation, not once, but twice on stream. I have fallen out of my chair like 4 times on stream. I spilt a vitamin water on my dragon beanie babies on stream, and like didn't even describe what happened. Just literally all stream heard was, "Oh crap, I'll be back," and I left.
Mushka Harpene.
I think I've also just had to leave in the middle of a stream, not ending it or anything, to go help my cat, because my cat went into labor, like, right when I was streaming.
Look, it's storing a flame.
I don't even remember if I actually came back to that stream or if I just came back and ended that stream and told people later that my cat was giving birth. I do not remember. That was like early on too. Trying to think of like what litter of kittens that was. I know they were Evie's kittens. Or no, no, they weren't Evie's. Were they? Yeah, they were. They were. For a second, I like blanked on it and thought Crowley was Evie's kitten. No, Crowley was Evie's brother. Yeah, that would have definitely been Evie, because that would have been like 2018. Because I was trying to remember if it was Evie or Kenny. But I lost Kenny when Evie was only like a year old. And Crowley was 2 years old. So definitely wouldn't have been Kenny. It would have been Evie. I still have Evie too. She's 11 this year, I think. Maybe 12.
Oh, Illinois.
11, I think. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Crowley would have been 12 this year. No, Crowley would have been 13. Trying to remember, I know my first two cats that were my cats were Kenny and Dylan, and I got them both from my cousins, and then I thought they were both males. They weren't. And then they had, I think, 3 litters of kittens, and I ended up keeping Crowley from their second litter and Evie from their third litter, which was also, I think, their last. But then, like right around the time Crowley was about 6 or 7 months old, the neighbors had found a stray cat in their yard. They didn't live on the property. They just, originally when we first moved there, they had a horse on the property. Then later they sold the horse and they had sheep over there. But the neighbor said he had found a cat, and we had a free kitten sign in our yard. So he was asking if we were missing kittens, and I was showing him Crowley, and I said, no, these are the size of my kittens. And he says, oh, this is what we found, are way smaller. So he said if they weren't our kittens and it wasn't our cat, he was going to keep her and her kittens. Well, we never saw the mom cat, so I'm assuming he probably took the mom cat home with him and left her kittens, who, once they were about 7 months old, wandered over into our yard and never left. Those are now my cats, Reese's, Snickers, and Kit Kat, that are also about 11 or 12 years old now. I'm trying to, like, think of the timeline there. I got my first cat, Dylan, in the summer of 2013. Because I got him and my dog, Shane, and my puppy, Styles, all around the same time. Shane was also a puppy. During our we moved in 2013, and during our move, something happened, and some of the dogs ended up together, and my dog, Moxie, got pregnant by my other dog. And when she had her puppies, we realized these were the puppies of my first husky's son. So these are her grandkids. And I ended up keeping one. But shortly before we realized she was pregnant, someone had given us Shane, which was my Chiweenie. And I got Dylan, the kitten, from my cousin. My uncle found him in their yard. He almost hit him with a weed whacker. Thankfully, he saw him, but he was just this tiny orange kitten, and nobody knew where he came from. They didn't know if he was the kitten of one of their cats, or if he was a stray that got left there, or the kitten of a stray that got left there. Nobody knew. And we took my cousin to try to help her give away the kittens. And that one specific kitten kept climbing on me the whole time, and by the time we were getting ready to leave, I said, you know what, can I have this kitten? She said, sure, family agreed to it, so kitten. Then About a year later, my cousin had kittens again from a different, this time from one of their cats. And I was helping them with the yard sale. And by the end of the yard sale, I had gotten attached to this little black and white kitten that ended up being named Kenny. And at the time, me and my cousins were like all really into South Park, so I named the kitten Kenny, thinking it was a boy. It wasn't. But then my cousin, my younger cousin tried to name the kitten that they were keeping Cartman, and his sister yelled at him, "You are not naming our cat Cartman."
Woo!
I think that kitten ended up being called Stan in the end. I don't remember. My cousin might have still kept calling him Cartman. I don't know. Didn't change my kitten's name either from Kenny when I found out she was a girl. Just stayed Kenny. But then, her first litter of kittens, which basically all of my cats having kittens happened on accident. But her first litter of kittens, we ended up finding homes for all of them. But her second litter, she had one solid black kitten, and we're in like a small town area, and it was close to Halloween, and I was a little worried about, you know, what might end up happening to this little solid black kitten. We ended up keeping the kitten. That was Crowley. He was so much like both of his parents. So I've heard people talk about like cat personalities and stuff, and my cats, my first two, total opposites of each other. Always wanted everybody's attention, loved basically everybody. And then my black and white cat, Kenny, she hated everything and everyone. Barely tolerated me most of the time. Then she has kittens, and Crowley is kind of a mix, was kind of a mix of both of his parents. He could be the sweet, loving cat like his dad, or he could be little demon cat like his mom, which is how he ended up with the name Crowley. Then his sister Evie, nothing like her dad, all her mom. That cat hates people, hates having her picture taken, hates other cats, likes dogs, but hates everything else. And she only likes dogs because she was raised with my dogs, Ollie and Rogue. And I actually hadn't intended on keeping Evie. I was keeping her brother that was black and white like his mom. Because after Kenny had her third litter of kittens, they were only a few weeks old and just eating food when we lost Kenny. So I was planning on keeping her brother, which was Evie's brother that was black and white like his mom. But when we went to try to find homes, there was 4 kittens. When we went to try to find homes, we left the black and white kitten Axel at home. And we were getting in the car, and Evie jumped out of the basket, and we couldn't catch her. So family members finally said, you know what, we'll take these 2, and we'll try to see if we can catch her and take her next weekend or something. Well, we ended up keeping Evie, and Axel disappeared. I'm pretty sure because he's a male and he didn't want to have to compete with his older brother, he probably went and found other cats somewhere else in one of the neighbors' yards or something. I did see him once after that, though. Happened to be outside like 2 years later, and I see this big black and white cat walking down the street. I called Axel. He looks at me, he meows at me, and then he just walks away back to wherever he had come from. Honestly, when he had first run off, one of the neighbors probably just kept him. Or like I said, he found other cats. Sad thing is we do kind of, back then and now, live in the middle of nowhere where people dump off animals or, you know, we end up with like a lot of pretty much feral cats. And even the cats that aren't feral, the neighbors don't really keep them inside, so they just wander. Oh yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but a new cat showed up on my porch. Just a big tan and white male. Don't know where he came from. He was here for 1 day, and I haven't seen him since, and that was like 3 days ago. He looks healthy, though, so I think he belongs to one of the neighbors, and he was just over here because my cats are in heat. But most of my cats are in pretty big outdoor kennels, so they don't end up getting pregnant because I cannot afford to have them all spayed. Never intended on having this many cats. Also didn't intend on accidentally adopting stray cats when we got here, or abandoned cats. The previous homeowners left their cat here. They did not tell us she was their cat. They did not tell us they had a cat. We had seen her when we had come to look at the house. But she is actually spayed, though, at least. But they just left her here. We didn't know until we were moving in and she came in the house with us. One of the neighbors told us that, yeah, she was their cat, but she kind of just wanders the neighborhood when she wants to. Then shortly after getting here is when Taco showed up, which is a big, kind of orangey tan male. And then Merlin, who's a big black and white male. Merlin is almost completely feral, though. He has probably not had human contact since he was a kitten, and he seems like he's a pretty old cat. He does meow at us, and he lets us walk by him and stuff. He just will not let people touch him. So yeah, I keep ending up with stray cats, or possibly the neighbor's cats that choose not to leave. 'Cause Taco, I don't know if he was a stray. Like, he showed up, he seemed pretty healthy, but because, you know, this random cat keeps showing up, and clearly he seemed hungry, he started eating with my cats, and just didn't leave. And I still had Crowley then. which we had tried to keep Crowley in a kennel, but when we got here, he escaped, was missing for like 2 days, came back, and didn't leave. But because we couldn't keep him pinned up after that, he ended up getting hit by a car. And now my other cat, Cheese Puff, lives in the neighbor's yard. So I guess if Taco was their cat, I accidentally traded cats with the neighbors.
Garbafa with toy. Ah. Are you Tama?
Yeah, it has not been the best weekend. Like I was saying before, I haven't felt well. I've been having the sinus issues, some stomach issues, my period's making it hard for me to eat certain foods again. It's just, it hasn't been great. I also keep getting too hot going outside to feed animals, so that's making me feel worse. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because I've already been going way longer than I planned. At this point, I may not even actually work on like Lucian's werewolf rank tonight or Silas's skills. I don't know though. I might for a little while. If the game doesn't crash when I try to save real quick. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to anyone who subscribed. Thanks for listening to my weird random stories. And, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go listen to a true crime podcast while I work on stuff on here. And maybe continue working on my Minecraft project. I haven't showed that on stream yet, but it's not the original project that I wanted to do for a stream. It's a different project I thought of, and I am having a lot of fun with it. Actually, I can probably tell you guys when the first short on that comes out. It will be Tuesday. Today's is a Fortnite one, and then tomorrow's is the Minecraft one. And then Ark and Yu-Gi-Oh! Sims. I did a little bit of online shopping, and that'll be after Sims, and then another Fortnite. I do have, I think, one more Minecraft one recorded for that series that I will be uploading soon. Oh wait, no, that'll be Wednesday, never mind. Today's is Pokemon, tomorrow's is Fortnite, and Wednesday is Minecraft. The Pokemon one is my Fire Red team before the 8th gem. So that's fun. Have I still not done one on my Alpha Jolteon, my shiny Alpha Jolteon? I haven't. That'll probably be one soon. Like next week maybe. Okay, I have shorts uploaded for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I have a week's worth of shorts, basically, still scheduled. But throughout this week I need to try to work on more. I did get some clips for another Yu-Gi-Oh one. Then I have one of the Minecraft ones recorded, but I have the potential for 4 parts of that. I did record some more Ark Turtle road trip stuff. That's not what the next upcoming Ark video is, but I did record more of it. Pretty soon I will probably also have like a Sims video showing Mara's outfits, which is the infant for this series. Which I forgot to record that, so I gotta record that after the stream. Yeah, so I have stuff that I'm working on. I'm also trying to get Shiny Alpha Flareon on Pokemon Legends EA. I need to do the Elite Four for Fire Red. What else? I don't know that I would be able to play it, but I could probably do like a Brawlhalla short showing some of my favorite characters or skins for those characters, maybe. Fortnite, I think I recorded a Sidekick update, I just haven't posted it yet. Mostly because I actually had some Fortnite gameplay stuff, and then, you know, maybe stuff involving the new Lucian skin. Oh, actually, tomorrow's short is the Fortnite short that I was talking about earlier that I'm excited to see how it does. But yeah, again, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to anyone who subscribed, and hopefully I will see you guys soon for another stream. As much as I would like to, I don't think I'm streaming on Twitch tonight. I am, like, emotionally drained after the, talking about how I got into doing YouTube. Alright, good night everybody.